Pretty cool. I like it. Hey, Ted, when you wear your uniform, do you have to wear the red scarf?
No, my
Oh,
sister.
okay. Your sister does. Does she look cool in her red scarf? Yeah.
I
Very good. Yeah. Oh, cool. You have your little joysticks there from, those are Nintendo joysticks, mister. Those are from like a million years ago. All right. And Mary, how are you? And
I'm
Johnny,
good.
good to
I'm
see
going to have a test at school, so now I'm very happy.
you. Was it an English test, Mary? What kind of tests?
Now is Vietnamese and math text.
Was it Vietnamese grammar or reading or writing?
All of that.
All of that, okay. Do you like studying Vietnamese?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So tonight we have a lesson that's kind of connected to Vietnamese education, and I'll keep it 2 minutes. I just want to go over the homework.
Hello,
How is
teacher.
Mr. Johnny Kwong? How's Johnny Kwong? How you doing?
Mm, I'm listening to you.
Pretty good. The sky above your background, that looks like the sky in Japan and America right now. In November, it's called the autumn sky. It's cloudy and beautiful like that.
Oh. I
Yeah.
took this picture in Hawaii.
You took the picture? Nice work, Johnny. Was that in November in Vietnam?
Yeah, maybe.
Hmm.
I forgot the time I took it.
It's beautiful. Hey, Ted, what is this advanced math of 333,423 times 55,443,543? Answer, three bananas, Ted. The answer is three bananas. I'm really good at math. I can do it super fast. I can do it super fast in my brain. Hello, Fuang. Thank you for a nice homework response. Ivy and Milky, I still can't get your homework response to play. I'm sorry. Something weird is going on with Zolo.
My mom said when she clicked on it, it's still available to why you can't click it.
For mine, it just kept going around and around. Here, let me show you guys. One moment. Let me get it ready here. It's the mystery of the thing. The mystery of the thing. And here's Milky. Yeah, let me show you what it looks like. This is weird. You guys, this is weird. Okay, you guys ready? Ready, spaghetti? So does everyone see milk? This is Ellis here. Do you see it just going around and around and around? And then this is Ivy. Look at Ivy just around and around and around. So I don't know if anybody knows how to fix that. Please tell me. Like I tried to do it 2 times, it just keeps going around and around and around. It's kind of crazy. I wish I wouldn't do that. Yes, Ted, do you have an answer? Hey, Vu joined us. Hey, hello, Vu. How are you?
The boo.
Mr. Vu.
And the boo.
The Vu, how are you? Good to see you, Vu. Vu, good day at school.
What are you drinking, Theater?
I'm drinking tea with a little bit of honey because Japan became very dry and a little bit cold. Not very cold, a little bit cool at night. So I have to drink my ginger tea, you guys, with a little bit of honey. Carter, do you recommend tea for good speaking voice? Carter, I love that avatar. Avatar. Oh my God, Ted is eating his sister for dinner. Oh no, this is called Sister Pho. It's called Mia Pho. Right. Oh my God, now I've seen everything. Ted eating his sister for dinner tonight. Ted, how do you say dinner in Japanese?
I didn't learn that. I didn't learn Japanese. I learned German.
I thought you learned Japanese. It's ready, you guys? Bangohan. Bangohan. Can you say it? Bangohan.
Bangohan.
Bangohan. Very good. Bangohan. All right, you guys, I want to look at some of these video presentations because you do very nice video presentations. So I think we're going to start with Mr. Johnny Kwong, who did a lovely job, Johnny. And then we have the Ted, and we have Mary, and Kwong, and Gia Han. All right, here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing. All right, Mr. Ted, I'm going to turn that microphone off. You're going crazy. Mute, mute, mute. All right, here we go. Here is Mr. Johnny Kwong doing a really nice presentation on homework, everybody.
Hello everyone, my name is Sunny and today I will do Mr. Brennan's homework. It's about should schools give less homework to their students? Well, I totally agree with this opinion. First of all, if students have less homework, they will have more time to do outdoor activities, spend more time with friends and family than with social media. Students often need time to relax, but after about 10 hours of studying at school, their parents often force their students to join other extra classes. Students can also feel better to create learning quality. This helps students not be overloaded with the amount of knowledge you have to absorb every day. Also, letting kids studying the subject that they like can also help them feel better because learning our favorite subject is not different than an entertainment activity for ourselves. Surely you have been looking forward to our subject and studying that subject without getting bored, right? That worries you the most is having little time to study that subject. Now, let's turn to the main topic. Giving less homework to students can make them feel happy, have more interest in studying, working, and pay more attention to what they study. At my school, I often have a lot of homework, so I usually don't have a lot of time to relax my brain. I also have to go to a lot of extra classes. And of course, the teachers usually give me a lot of homework. In short, we should adjust the amount of homework to make it less than before that teachers give to students each day. Thank you for listening.
Yay, thank you, Johnny. Presentations, spelled presentations wrong. Johnny, nice work. Really good work. Exceptionally good work, Johnny. Johnny, you do a nice job. Very good. All right, we got Johnny. Let's check out that Mr. Ted. The Ted. Ted, these freeze frame photos of you are always so funny. Here's the Ted. Ted looking like, at first, it's like, why does Ted look so, I don't know, what is this, Ted? Is this sad? I'm not sure what this freeze frame photo is, but this is a very thoughtful presentation, Ted. I like it. Here's Ted.
Hello everyone, my name is Ted and I'm 7 years old. Today's homework was, should there be less homework? So, in America, there should be less homework. Some bad advantages that if they're smart, they'll be a normal student. But if they're the normal student, they should have some advantages that they'll be a dumb student, almost dumb, because they can say words. And the students will don't know the questions when there's less homework. But some good advantages that the person that is very stressed can have less homework when they will be not confused anymore. The second thing is they will be off to their hands because less homework means more free time. The conclusion is I chose bad because we should have a little more homework to conclude our smartness. So goodbye, everyone. Bye.
I think Ted lost track of what he was saying there. It's kind of, I think he lost track of something he was going to say, make a point there. I'm not sure what he was saying, Ted. That last part, the conclusion, I'm not sure what was going on there. This is by Fuang. Fuang, really nice job on this as well. You guys are getting stronger and stronger in your responses. They sound very good to me. And it sounds like several of you are ready to start debating.
Hello everyone, my name is Fern. Today I will do meet up Brandon homework. I agree that less homework should be given for students. First, students need more time to relax at home. At school, students have to study for lots of hours. If there is too much homework, students will feel very tired. Second, make time order for other activities instead of taking time for one thing. They can spend time for other activities like playing sports, piano, or something like that. Thus, put a lot of pressure on can make students very tired. They don't want to do any homework anymore. 4. Impact of physical development. When students spend too much time doing homework and sitting indoors, they have a little opportunities to exercise. Not participating in sport and outdoor activities can affect their long-term health. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.
Very nice, Fuang. Long-time health. You also mentioned your long-time health. Nice work. Really good work, Fuang. Thanks. Hey, wait a minute. You know what? I think maybe I can get this to play now. Let's see. No, I tried to get the response by to play, but it's not playing. Okay, one more, you guys. Let's do one more. I'm just going to keep putting notes in here. This is Jia Han, and she does a nice presentation as well. Jia Han, it's good to hear from you. You're doing a great job. And so here's Jia Han, everybody. Very clear speaking by Jia Han.
Hello, teacher and friends.
Hello, Jia.
I'm Jahan. I'm 11 years old. Today, I'm going to do Mr. Brandon homework. The question for today is, should there be less homework for students? In my opinion, I advocate the idea of decreasing the amount of homework because too much homework can increase stress and decrease the sense of being happy. Also, it can make the students tired and sick more easily. It can also make the students suffer psychologically.
Psychologically.
I meant
You're okay, Jia.
do poorly on tests because they can get confused. For example, if they have too much homework, it takes them more than an hour to finish it, which means they had a lack of sleep and it's bad for their health. Thank you for listening. Goodbye and see you next time.
Nice, Jia Han. Very good. Many points. Lack of sleep, confusion, doing poorly on tests. Oh, the word that she was trying to say, you guys, is psychologically, you know.
Psychologically.
Very nice, Jia Han. Now you've got it. Psychologically. So yeah, good point, Jia. It's the effect it has on you psychologically. So great work, Jia. That was the important thing I wanted some of you to make. Psychologically. Here's Mary's. Let's look at Mary's. I think Mary is our last one because I couldn't get the other ones to work. I'm sorry about that, Ellis and also Ivy. I tried my best. Okay, here we go. Here's Mary.
Hello everyone, my name is Mary. I'm 10 years old. Today I will do Mr. Brandon's homework. What do you think? Should there be less homework for students? You know, when it's have too many homework for students, they don't have time to spend with their families or their free time. So you need to have enough homework. But when you have less homework, very less. Also, the student can focus on the questions that they learn in all of the day because some day they learn for things is difficult. So you need to have enough homework for students. But when you don't have homework for students can't practice what did they learn in that time because it's some students can't focus the lesson. It's some students don't practice at the house, so they can focus all of the things that they learned that day. In some countries, it have in the year it have no homework, but in the summer it have summer homework. So in the summer, students can remember what did they learn in all of the year. So you need to have enough homework for students. How about you? What's your ideas? Please share with me. Thank you for listening and goodbye everyone. See you next time.
Bye-bye, Mary. Nice work, Mary. Yeah, so she went for a balanced style. She said maybe homework in summer. Ted, are you spamming the chat? Oh, Ted, we don't spam the chat now, do we? Milky, how are you?
I'm great today.
Good, good. And that's your cat behind you. Oh, Taeyeon said, sorry, I forgot to do the video. All right, Taeyeon, you can hand one in later. If you watch the other students, you can see how that's done. And let's see, we got Ted and Vu and Alice. Okay, you guys, after 15 minutes, are you ready for today's lesson? I used this lesson about 1 month ago. I used this lesson with the Sunday
Teacher,
students.
you forget me.
Who is that? It's Victor. Victor, I do have your homework. Wait 1 second. Where is the Victor homework? All right, Victor. I downloaded it too. There's the Ted. There's the Johnny. Where's the Victor? Screenshot, screenshot. Victor, wait 1 sec. I'm going to get your homework here. If you wait just a second, Victor. Where is the Victor? Victor, this was a good presentation, by the way. Okay, let me download it first, Victor. If Zalo is being nice to me, I will download it and I'll call it Victor. Okay, Victor on the MP4. Okay. 1 moment, please. All right, Victor, here we go. Just getting it ready. Okay, Victor, here we go. Is that Victor? This looks like Johnny Kwong, though. This is Johnny. Why did it just do that? See, it's doing strange things, you guys. It says Victor, but that's not Victor. Let me take a look. Yeah, that's Johnny Kwong. Why did it just say Victor? Wait 1 second, Victor. I'm trying to figure this out. It's doing weird stuff, you guys. Where is the Victor? There's Milky too. Milky. All right, let's look at Milky and Victor as long as I can find it. There. No, that's Ted. Mary. Victor, I'm missing your work. Where is it? You sent it. I know you did because I saw it today.
I was sent it in the Zello.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Okay, so it got mixed up with someone else's. We'll call this Victor 2. Okay, Victor, just a minute, please. It mixed you up with Johnny Kwong, and I don't know why. All right, we'll get it, Victor. Here we go. And this is a good response too. I thought it was a good response. Let's start it here. Okay. 1 moment, please. Okay, and share screen. And there you are. And here we go, Victor.
Hi everyone, I am Victor. Today I will do Mr. Burden homework. Okay, let's start it. If I am a teacher, I want to do list homework for students because we need to have a little preview for students every day. They need to focus on lessons to solve the problem in our homework, and we can see the result and have a little punish with some students have a bad points. We can make a big exam for them in last month or last year, and we can find out some bad students and good students. So with that result, we need to teach the bad students careful and notice them carefully. Thank you for listening.
Interesting. All right, Victor. Finding the good students and the bad students, finding the bad students who need more help. Now I'm going to ask this question to Victor. Victor, do you think after you find the students who need more help, that they should give more homework or less homework, Victor?
I think we can teach them more, and when we feel them understand, we can give them an amount homework like good student.
Do you know, Victor, sometimes in America, they have a homework center in the school, and you can go there and they have a tutor with a table, and they help like 4 or 5 or 6 students do their homework at school so they can ask the tutor or helper all kinds of questions. I'm not sure if that's all schools in America or just some schools, but I think it's a really good idea. It's a homework support room that you can go to. So I think that might help the students who are not getting the lesson right. Hey, Taeyeon wrote this to everybody. Taeyeon, can you read from the messages what you did, the less stress, the better learning, more family time? So let's see. Hey, Taeyeon, can you read this for us, everybody? It's in the chat, everybody. But let's copy it here, and then we'll put it down here. Okay, one moment. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. Whenever I try to paste something in, it knocks me out of Zoom. So I can't read this. Let me ask, Taeyeon, can you put this for everybody to read? Okay, it is. Okay, Taeyeon, go ahead, read for us, please. It's your presentation.
Less stress, less homework means students will be less stressed. Better learning, students can understand lessons better with fewer assignments. More family time, students will have more time to spend with their families. Time for hobbies. With less homework, students can do sports and other activities. More sleep, students can get more sleep, which is good for their health. More creativity, free time helps students be more creative.
Nice work. These are some of the things Mary was saying also. Time for hobbies, time for family time. So good research, Taeyeon. Hey, Taeyeon, what is the English name you use? I forgot. Is it Jimmy or what was it? Taeyeon, what's your English name that you use?
Oh, I forgot.
What was it? One more time. Oh, your microphone is off, Taeyeon. Taeyeon, type in your name on the chat box. What? Oh, Wes. Yeah, Wes. Okay, Wes. That's it. It's a great name because I know 2 guys named Wes and Taeyeon. They were cool guys. Pretty cool guys. Okay, so let's look down the line. Are you guys ready for tonight's lesson? Here we go. Let me get it ready. And I have to do all of this. One moment, please. So many windows up that I do not need. Okay. And da 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 da. And do 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 do. Okay, here we go, you guys. So, do you know who this is?
No.
No. Well, his name in Vietnamese is Kung Tu. I don't know if I'm saying that. Ellis, how are you?
Great. Thank you.
Ellis, you know this guy, Confucius?
Khổng tử.
Yeah, Kung Tao. All right. So Ellis, let me see. We have Ellis there, and we have Ellis. Can you read the first part here? In English, Confucius.
Good job.
Here is a quick review of Confucius, the ancient philosopher. Philosopher
Good.
reviews on education. Of course, many of you are familiar with Confucius because he.
Oh, my mistake there. That's because his ideas. Sorry about that. His ideas.
Because his ideas help shape many of Asia's education foundations. As we read about his core of or central ideas, ask yourself, which of these do you think is most important in your life, especially in education? We can discuss this in an in-class debate, and then you can create a debate presentations for homework.
Yeah, very nice, Alice. So there he is, Confucius. Do you guys know Confucius? Fuang, did you study Confucius in primary school? Let's see. Is Fuang there? Hello, Fuang.
I think this character you will like studying in the high school, not
High
in
school,
primary.
yeah. Ivy, did you study him already?
No, I'm just a secondary. I don't know about this.
Okay. So he was a Chinese philosopher who lived, I think, at 500 BCE. So it's 2,500 years ago.
Oh my.
And it's 300 years before the nation of China was all pushed together by the first emperor of China, whose name is Qi Emperor. It started the Qin dynasty. That's where China gets its name. And so Confucius was this philosopher. He started these schools or education. He started the first real big education system in China. And then it was copied in Korea, Japan, Vietnam, all over Asia. They copied Confucius. And there's his name, Kung Tu. So you guys, what is Confucius? It's a big part.
I think my literature teacher mentioned this before.
Yeah. You know, if you start talking about him, you remember who he was. Ivy, can you read the next blue part?
Okay. Confucius, an ancient Chinese philosopher and teacher, placed a significant emphasis on education and cornerstone of personal development and societal harmony. His views on education were rooted in moral development, lifelong learning, and commitment to self-improvement. Here are some Confucius key education precepts. Precept is a Greek word. To learn, it means basic ideas on something that is the support for everything else. It's like a strong foundation that a tall building that will last for thousands of years can be built on.
Yeah, so that's the cornerstone, or the foundation means a strong base that you can build a tall building on. You have to have a strong base. So his education is the base, and then you can build education on top of that. That's what cornerstone and foundation mean. That's the meaning of them. Yeah, good. Let's go to Wes. Wes, can you read the moral education? If your mic is working, Wes. Are you ready, Wes? Where did Wes go? Wes, where are you? All right, let's ask Carter. Carter, are you there? Carter.
Yes, I'm here.
How are you, Carter?
Um,
Good.
I think the this one is done very done good because if you want to uh want to do anything,
Mm.
you will do like this one,
Yeah,
and
your
you can
education.
do another.
So you have to follow the Confucius way.
Yes, like you follow like the what happened?
It's a
Like
good.
you want to do else, but you can't do.
You have to go slowly and do it correctly.
Yeah.
Very good, Carter. Carter, can you read this moral education? There are some big words like integrity, virtue, cultivate, character. It's a little bit difficult, but see if you can read. The moral education means behaving the correct way, the good way.
Yes, but they are very hard.
Oh, no. Can you
The
try?
rule, I think is a little bit hard for
Oh,
everyone.
I know. If you read, I'll read also. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Moral education. Do you want to read, Carter?
Let me.
Okay.
All right. One sec.
Moral education. Confucius believe education should cultivate vital and character. His learning means to develop integrity, respect, and sense of duty. According to him, education wasn't just about acquiring knowledge, but about becoming a morally upright person who contributes posi-
Positively.
positively to social.
Society.
Uh,
Yeah, so Carter, that word society is where you get social studies from, right? Studying
yeah.
social studies is studying society. Carter, you did a
Mhm.
great job. You said this is difficult, but almost all your pronunciation was fine. Did you know that? Yeah,
Yes.
nice
Yes.
work. Nice
Thanks.
work. Hey, Jiahan, would you like to read the next part here called lifelong learning?
Lifelong learning. Confucius advocated for lifelong learning and personal growth, often saying that true knowledge comes from a continuous pursuit of understanding. In the Analects, he famously stated, "Isn't it a pleasure to study and practice what you have learned?" That highlights his belief that learning should be ongoing and joyful. Good question. What do you like to study or read that brings you great pleasure? For me, it was mystery books when I was 11 years old. I became a good reader because of those books. Before that, I was a weak reader to tell the truth. My grades or marks became better in school because I found reading mysteries, history, and archaeology books to be so fascinating.
Nice reading, Jiahan. Excellent. Really good. I didn't know you were such a good reader. I'm going to call on you to read more, Jiahan. Beautiful. Really wonderful. So, Ted, what would you like to say? Ted raised his hand. Ted, what kind of books do you like to read? By the way, this was in somebody's debate presentation for less homework. Was it Johnny who said, Johnny Kwan said, or was it Mary who said you should really go and study the subjects you like best, study them more? And this is what he's saying. This is what Confucius is saying. I'm going to go back and find out who said that. It was actually a really good point. Oh, it erased my chat. Okay, I can't get my chat. But one of you said in your debate, if you really enjoy something, you should study it as much as you like to get better. So let me give you this question because Carter said, this is difficult stuff, teacher. So let's stop at number 2. Education that's fun, that's pleasurable. So, for example, when I taught this lesson on a Sunday, 2 of the boys said they like to go through their math book and read. It's not even homework. They just like to go through the pages, and they said they can read a math book like you would read a book like Harry Potter. 2 boys said they love math so much that they could just go through the book and read it like on a Saturday afternoon when it's raining. They can just read and read and read. And I thought that was really interesting because I can't do that with a math book. So let me ask Vu first. Vu, are you there? Hey, Vu. Vu. Are you there, Vu? Vu's just checking his microphone. Hello, Vu. Try. Hey, Vu. Oh, it froze. There you go, Vu. You're good. You're good, Vu.
Yes.
Hey, Vu, if you were at home on Saturday and it was rainy outside and you can't go outside, what kind of books do you like to read?
I like read.
I see you have lots of books there.
I read can try books.
What is the book? Boo, if it's difficult.
I like read a history book.
Me too. Those are the kind of books I can read and read and read and read all day long. Nice, Vu. How about Mr. Victor? Victor, imagine you're home on Saturday. It's raining. You don't have any homework. What kind of books do you like to read?
I like to read Marvel or DC comic book or Dogman comic book.
See, I knew a boy from Korea, and his father was a really good engineer. He worked for a car company in Hiroshima, where I live. And the boy was supposed to read engineering books to become an engineer like his dad, Victor. But he read DC, Marvel, and Japanese comic books, manga. And he actually left his engineering college at age 19. And his father was really angry. And this boy, Hong Min, he then joined a college for art to sketch it because he loved it so much. And he did become really good, Victor. So, you know, if you love doing that kind of thing, you should follow what you love doing. So that's what this guy Confucius, this old guy who looks really Chinese, he said, lifelong learning, he says, it's a pleasure to study and practice. So let's go to Milky. Hey, Milky, for you, if it's Saturday or Sunday and you finished all your homework and you want to read some books, what books would you like to read, Milky?
With me, when I want to read some book, I will choose some book about Vietnamese history because I like histories, and sometimes I will read like English comic books.
Very good. Do you know the name of any of the English comic books, Milky?
I don't know because there are too many, so I can remember all.
Well, Victor mentioned DC and Marvel. Marvel is Spider-Man. DC is Superman. DC is Batman and Robin. Marvel is also Iron Man. So those are the favorites. Am I right, Victor?
Wait, teacher.
Who's calling me? I hear teacher. Who is that? Is it the Ted?
Yes.
Ted, you're getting excited about comic books? Ted,
Inside Marvel, there's also Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man's so famous. Now, Ted, Milky said she likes reading Vietnamese history books, which I think is really cool. What kind of books do you like to read?
I like to read science books.
But
before I read science books, I have to do homework again. But this time inside a computer.
Now, this is interesting, Ted, because Confucius says, "Isn't it a pleasure to study and practice what you have learned?" So, Ted, you're doing exactly that. You're reading books, science books, because you love science so much, right?
Yes.
See, you're a good Confucius boy. There you go, Ted. You are following this old guy from 2,500 years ago. You're following his advice. All right. Let's ask Jiahan. Hey, Jiahan, if you finish your homework, what kind of books do you like to read just for your own enjoyment, your own pleasure?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
For anything, do you like to read or do you do something different? I'm going to try this one here.
I don't know.
Okay. Which do you like better, Jihan? Computer games or books?
I like books.
Yeah, okay, so you do like books. English books or Vietnamese books?
I choose both.
Both, very good. Do you like Harry Potter? Do you like Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Well, I don't have a Harry Potter book.
Oh, okay. See, what I find, Jiahan, in Vietnam, a lot of the students read Harry Potter in English. You guys can do that. In Japan, most of the students can't read really good English like that. So they read Harry Potter in Japanese. I was surprised to hear that. So, yeah, you guys are good. Ivy, what kind of books do you like to read? As Ivy's getting a snack there. Ivy, if you finished all your homework, are there any books you like to read? So
Yeah.
I'm drinking tea. So all right. So tell me, what books? What's a good Saturday or Sunday when it's raining outside? You stay home. What kind of book would you like to read?
Like I read books like every day.
Oh, you do read. Okay. So Ivy, let me give you this English expression here because you're building your vocabulary. Avid reader means read books every day. So it's called avid reader. So Ivy, if you're an avid reader, there's that word again, avid, A-V-I-D, avid reader, really read books every day. What kind of books do you
usually
read?
read some books, some because I usually like read some cartoon, like some comics or
Okay.
some books from a famous like writer like Harry Potter or nowadays I read a book like it's in Vietnamese but I don't know name in English. It's like a cat teaching a seagull to fly.
Oh, very nice.
And yeah, it's very cool. And I also have like a book. Yeah, I think you know this book like Little Prince.
Oh, The Little Prince, yeah. Now, Ivy, do you study French? A lot of the students I have study a little bit of French.
Nope. I read the Vietnamese versions.
Oh, okay. Because The Little Prince was originally written in French by the writer Saint-Exupéry. But that guy was sad. He wrote this beautiful book that people love it all around the world. But then he died in a plane crash in the desert during the 1940s. It's really sad. Yeah. I wish he could have written more. Yeah. Oh, wonderful. I'm glad to hear you read The Little Prince.
I also read some like cartoons like Peter Pan or Cinderella or
Yeah. Hey, Ivy, let's see about these guys if they know this. I'm going to put this here. 1 second. It will take just a second here. And I'm going to do The Little Prince in Vietnamese. And then if I show this picture, if you guys can tell me if you know this book, because students love to read. Yeah, there it is. It's really funny, you guys. Okay, here we go. Let me stop that share. And then I'm going to go to this share. And so if you guys know this book that Ivy's talking about, there it is. And there's the Frenchman's name, Saint-Exupéry. Alice, do you know this book?
No, but I know the others like down there.
Yeah. This is a wonderful old book. Hong Tu Bei, I guess, The Little Prince. Johnny, do you know this book, The Little Prince?
I love this book.
Yeah, it's a wonderful. Carter, you like it? Who said I love this book?
Yeah, yeah, here.
Ivy. Oh, you have it there. Yeah, that's that one. Let me see. That one is here.
Yes.
Yeah. And then in French, it's Le Petit Prince.
Yes.
You guys, let's learn how to say that in French just for fun. Okay. Now you guys are probably saying, but wait, we don't like the French. They were in Vietnam and we told them to leave. Right? So let's do English to Vietnamese. Hey, why did it do that? And then we'll find out the little prince how to say that in Vietnamese. Oh no, I want you guys know how to say it in Vietnamese. Let's look at it in French. If I can get this to work, you guys. Oh no, come on. French. Okay, so this way, if you meet a French person, you can say, hey, I know how to say the little prince in French, because, you know, Ivy, it was actually written in French by this guy, Saint-Exupéry, which in French is a Saint-Exupéry. So here we go. The Little Prince, the famous book from all around the world. Le Petit Prince, here we go.
Le Petit Prince.
Le Petit Prince. Is that funny? One more time.
Le Petit Prince.
Le Petit Prince. Right, in English.
The Little Prince.
The Little Prince. Le Petit Prince.
Le Petit Prince.
Okay. And then
once time my mom like showed me the book from a French version. When I read it, I was like, when I translate it, I why it didn't similar to the Vietnamese version. Why?
really?
I told that, but I think like Vietnamese is the better version
Yeah.
of it.
Hey, you guys, the writer, if you meet a French person, Milky, Ivy, if you're like studying with a French person at your college, in English, his name is Saint-Exupéry.
Saint-Exupéry.
Saint-Exupéry, but the French don't say it that way. They say
Saint-Exupéry.
Saint-Exupéry. It's really funny. English,
Saint-Exupéry.
Saint-Exupéry, and then French,
Saint-Exupéry.
Saint-Exupéry. It's kind of cute how they say that. All right. So then if you meet a French person, Milky and Ellis, you could say, oh, do you guys know Saint-Exupéry? Because you say Saint-Exupéry, they'll say, what? What are you guys talking about? Ted said, I like science because I want to be a scientist in the future. Nice work, Ted. That's exactly what we're talking about with this Confucius guy, the traditional education. All right, I just want to ask a couple more people because this is an important question. What do you like to read for fun? Carter, did I ask you already, what do you like to read for fun?
Yeah.
What was it? Tell me again, I forgot.
I think it's Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's Harry Potter, okay?
Because I have 7 books of this and 3 book more about Harry Potter, like Harry Potter and
There's so
I
many.
don't know how to call it.
Yeah. Here, I'll tell you what. Well, let's look at the Google thing one more time, and we'll get the Harry Potter books. Did you read them in English or French? And so, Carter, if you look at the cover, you can tell me, you know, if you see it in English here. Okay, Carter, are you ready?
Yes.
Is it purple,
Oh,
blue, or orange?
yes.
Which one do you think, Carter?
Oh, I think it's the 7th is the best of Harry Potter because the Harry Potter and the Deathly of Hallows is like the end and they're very
That's here?
interesting.
Okay. So it's
cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one here?
Yup.
Okay. Yeah, the Dark Hollows. Interesting. Hey, you know, it's funny, Carter, they made Harry, he always stays young like this, but in the movies, he became a teenager. So when they first made the covers, they kept Harry as a little boy, but in the movies, he actually became an older guy, right? Here, let me show you what I mean. All right, here we go. Okay, so when they start, here's the little boy Harry, right? But then as he gets older, look, Harry became a teenager, right? So they didn't do
Yes,
that in the
but
books.
in the sevens, they like very old.
And now, like, this is very old on the seventh one, right? Which did you
Yes.
like best? You said number
Then
seven?
then they have a little bread.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. He got old. Harry was old. So you like number seven best? Yeah, look at this. He's like a teenager here. He's a little boy here. Oh, it's kind of crazy, you guys. Okay. I just want to check with one more student then. I want to ask Mr. Wes. Wes, what kind of books do you like to read? And then Johnny and Mary and Fuang. Let's go to Fuang first. Fuang, what kind of books do you like to read on a Saturday afternoon if you finished your homework? Are you there, Fuang? Fuang, hello. Hey, Fuang, if you can read on Saturday in your free time, what do you like to read?
What I'm reading?
Yeah.
I sometimes read Harry Potter, David Williams, and the Green Gable series.
Oh, very nice. So you do like to read also.
Yes.
Yeah. So you see, this is why I wrote this avid reader. Avid means you really enjoy reading a lot. Avid reader. Nice to hear, Fuang. Thanks. Mr. Johnny Kwong, what do you like to read? If you're free on a Saturday or a Sunday. Johnny, you mentioned you like reading history, right? Studying history?
I would like to read a book named Kim Vạn Hoa.
It's Vietnamese?
Yes.
Yeah. And what's it about?
It is about 3 children in grade 8.
Yeah.
And their journey to different places.
Okay. In all around the world or Asia or Vietnam?
In Vietnam.
Oh, cool. Do they go to the mountains and stuff?
Yes, and they also have a journey that they found a treasure.
Oh, nice. Very cool. Johnny, I like it. Hey, Mary, what kind of books do you like to read if you have some free time?
I like to read science, a closer book.
Science fiction?
Science, a closer book. Look.
Oh, science books, or what did you say, Mary?
I need a moment.
If you want, you could put it in chat because the microphone sounds a little bit. All right. Oh, there you go. Science, a closer look. Oh, very nice, Mary. Yeah, so you're like Ted. Ted also loves science, so he reads it. Does it have any things you can do yourself, like chemistry experiments or animals or look at the stars?
No, this is about work, and it's have some science to do.
Teacher, I also do it.
You have that same book, Ted?
The book of what? What is
That
it name?
A closer look at science, right?
Yes, but it is different. It is my shelf.
One more time. It is what?
It's in my shelf. Look.
Yeah, and do you like that book?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It's called Science, a closer look.
Yes,
Very cool.
but in my
Ted, microphone problems.
there you go.
Okay, you guys, these books are by an American company called McGraw-Hill, and they have different levels. This is really cool. Okay, so let me show you guys this. This is kind of neat, Ted. And so you have all different levels, grade 1, 2, 3, 4. Mary, you are doing which book? Is it this one? I saw a green book that Mary held up. Mary, which one is it?
I have two kind of a book, a third book, and
A third book. It's level 3 book?
And this is the last. You can see it in the last.
Is that it? No.
No. Yeah, that's no.
This one? No. Oh, show me and I'll match the cover. Mary, show me one more time your book.
Okay.
Let me see. You held it up. Okay, there it is. Science, and it's the B one. Okay, it's the B one, Mary. I just saw that one. The B one is, where did he go? Where's my B book? Kind of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy too.
Okay, that's grade 2. Very good. A closer look. Nice, Mary. That is, and it's a great way to learn English. Mary, I'm happy you're reading that book. There it is. It's the B one. Ted, which one do you have? What happened to the Ted? The Ted. Ted disappeared.
Where?
Ted, which book do you have? You said, I have that book on my shelf. Which
No,
one do you?
it's a different book, different term.
Is
But
it one of?
it is rarely different.
It's really different.
I don't
have. So it's not the same company. It's a different company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Mary, would you recommend these books to the other students in our class if they were interested in science?
Also my class does like science.
They don't like science?
Yes, because science test is very difficult in school.
Okay. But you enjoy these books better?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Mary recommends Johnny and Fuang and Carter. If you want to learn science vocabulary, these are great books to study. You know, if you just want to put a book on your shelf. Okay, thanks. All right, so let's go back to that lesson for today about this. The main thing I want you to look at in this lesson is just lifelong learning, which is an idea by this guy again. This is his idea. And once again, it's learning for your own enjoyment, your own pleasure. If you just, oh, there you go, Science Explorer by Ted. Very nice, Ted. Electricity and magnetism. Ted, that's a very advanced topic. Very cool. Ted, I think you have the ability to be a great scientist. So for your homework, can you tell me, I'll put the homework down here, everybody. There's the Great Wall, and there's big money. That's Canadian dollars. Let's move that out of the way. I don't need that. Okay. Oh, there's Singapore dollars. Don't need that. Okay. So Confucius.
I think I've learned this character like in the 6th grade.
6th grade, yeah. Okay. Did you enjoy learning about it?
Yeah, I read like in our book there is like a Vietnamese paragraph that said about the Great Wall, and it also mentioned about the person that built this.
Oh yeah. Do you know what's kind of sad about it, Ivy, is that like thousands of workers were forced by the Qin emperor, the first guy. He was kind of a bad guy. And thousands and thousands of poor people died making that wall, Ivy. So
yeah. They were forced.
Yeah, forced labor. They were slaves, really. They had to do it for the emperor. And so they're
and that's volunteering.
Oh, no, it wasn't volunteer. You had to do it because that first Qin emperor, Wao Di was his name. What was his name? Wao Di in English. Here, let's find out what the guys. Let me just write this first. 1 minute presentation of what you enjoy reading and why you support this book as a good way. Okay, there's the homework, you guys. Can you do a 1 minute presentation of what you enjoy reading and why you support this book as a good way to enjoy reading and to learn new things, okay? So that's the lifelong pleasure of learning. And Ivy, let's find out about this Great Wall of China guy. So I'll go to ChatGPT for a quick thing on ChatGPT. And it says, oh, wait 1 second.
Yeah.
Why? Yes, Ted.
How about using Copilot?
Become a pilot?
Copilot.
A pilot? I don't know. I'm afraid of flying, Ted. Did you know that?
Tablet.
A what? A pirate?
Really?
A pirate?
Go in Google. No, go in Microsoft.
Wait, Ted, I'm busy. 1 second. All right, 1 second. Go to my Microsoft. 1 second, Ted. Okay, you guys, 1 moment. Okay, are you guys ready? And the last thing we're going to do in class is I'm going to ask this one here, the message to ChatGPT, if everyone can see. Who was the first emperor of China? I think his name is Wang Di. And this guy, Ivy, was so powerful that he forced people to build his tomb and forced people to do, hey. Why?
Teacher, do
What?
it. Where's your micro edge?
I don't have micro edge.
Microsoft.
I don't use it. Okay, here we go. It's answering. Okay, his name was Qin Shi Huang, born Yingzheng, 221 BC to 210. He was the founder of the Qin dynasty and he gave China its name. Key achievements, he brought China together and wow, it's slow, you guys. Here it is. Yeah, he built the Great Wall of China. Okay, so that's what he built, the Great Wall. But Ivy, he used workers. A lot of people died. And they also built his tomb. He was unbelievably powerful. But Ivy, you know, this guy, Wang Ji, let me get a picture of him. Ying Zhen declared himself Qianshi Hui. Okay, so let's stop that one. And let's go to this one. And we're almost finished, you guys. But I just want to show you this. All right. And stop. Yeah, there he is. Okay, here's a picture of the first Chinese emperor, you guys. And this is the famous thing of him. But, you know, he's the one who built the army of these statues they found in 1976, I think. So this guy was really powerful, but
that is so long.
Yeah. And so the thing about him is, you know, these are his statues. And the problem with this guy, though, is he did not like the guy I showed you here. Remember, I started the lesson with a picture of Confucius. The first emperor of China didn't like Confucius schools, so he killed a lot of the teachers, and then he burned the schools and he burned the books. For some reason, he really hated Confucius. So it's really sad. So he didn't like it because he said the education people have too much power and he didn't like teachers. But he built this great wall. All right. So here's the question, you guys. You say, what's the homework? I'll put this in Zalo. Confucius advocated for follow lifelong learning as a way to enjoy life. What do you enjoy reading? And Mary said science books. Some people said history books.
Wait, what? I said science books.
science for Ted too. So you and Mary, you'll probably be great scientists someday because you enjoy reading for science, right? So nice work, you guys. Really good discussion today. Thank you for sharing your favorite books. And then I'm going to copy this and I'm going to put it in Zalo, okay? So thank you to everybody. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Johnny and Victor and Ivy and Ted. And let's see who else we have. Thanks, Fuang and Carter and Ellis and Milky and Jiahan and Wes and Mr. Ted. I'll see you guys next week.
Goodbye, teacher.
Thanks, Victor.
Bye-bye, teacher.
Bye-bye. Thanks, Jiahan. Bye-bye, Milky.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye-bye, Ted. Bye-bye, Philip. Hey, Philip. Bye-bye. See you. Where's Philip? All right. Philip. Philip. Who is Philip?
I said, sorry, I forgot to. Maybe you know me, like I once took a class with Mr. Brandon.
Yeah. All right,
maybe
Philip.
you don't remember, maybe.
No, I hear your voice now. Your voice sounds familiar. All right, Philip. So, Philip, do you know the homework?
Yes, it's talk about one of the story books
that you like. So, Philip, what books do you like?
I like terrifying or maybe horrible books.
Horror books?
Yeah.
That's fine. So tell us why you like horror books in your homework response, okay, Philip?
Yes.
All right, that's cool. Nice to talk to you, Philip. I'm sorry I didn't call on you.
Yeah.
I promise I'll do it. It's okay. All right. I promise I'll call on you next week.
Miss Brandon, Mr. Brandon is still is still live in Japan.
Yeah. I live in Hiroshima, Japan.
Yeah.
Philip, did you live in Japan before?
I am living in Japan.
Ah, so Philip, were you in the Kanto area around Tokyo or Kobe?
I am in Chiba.
Chiba, yeah, you're from Chiba. Okay, Philip, now I remember. Oh, okay. So how is school going, Philip?
Next week or maybe next week?
Yeah, next week.
I don't know, but I have a test.
Okay.
So maybe I'm a little bit busy now.
All right. So what test is it?
What? Like math and then Japanese and English and.
Oh, it's a lot of tests.
Yes.
Hey, Philip, do you like studying Japanese?
This was hard. Very hard.
Very hard. Yeah, I have to study. I'm being lazy. I have to study some more Japanese, Philip. All right. So, Philip, great to hear from you. And I will talk to you soon, okay?
Yeah.
All right. And then Ted is still there. Ted just enjoys a good conversation.
Yeah.
So